Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Aleysia and welcome back to another video. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I just finished parking. I just got to work. I'm a little bit early though, so I'm just gonna hang in here until it's time to go in. But I thought it'd be a good idea just to do another day in the life of a CNA because I know you guys love those videos and I'm coming to work anyways, so why not share some things that have been going on in the hospital with you guys. I'm doing a 11 to 7 shift tonight and I don't know what floor I'm gonna be on because as you know, I'm per diem. I float everywhere usually, and I didn't check the schedule for what floor I'm gonna be on, but I'll let you guys know once I get upstairs and check in with the supervisor and stuff. I wanted to tell you like what's been going on in the hospital. It's been really all over the place, and you know, I like to be real with you guys. I know I do a lot of CNA videos and I share how much I love it and how I love taking care of my patients and stuff like that, but right now it's been a mess. I just want to be completely honest with you and real. One, we've been short-staffed because a lot of people decided not to get vaccinated, and you know, it's a personal choice. I guess I understand like people's situation or what people go through, but I feel really bad for like the patients because there's not enough of us and there's a lot of patients and people to take care of, and it can get very overwhelming. So it's just been very stressful at the hospital, and we've just been trying to, you know, do what we can with what we have because you know, we're only one person and we can only do so much. Like the other day I had 15 patients by myself, and that never happens. That's never happened in like years that I've been working at the hospital. Like we've always been well staffed. It's just a lot going on, and I feel like it's just gonna get worse with things. So I'm just hoping for the best. And yeah, it's been really frustrating because sometimes like the nurses don't want to help you, and I don't know. I don't really get it because in nursing school, we learn to do everything. You learn to bathe, you learn to take vitals, you learn everything. So I don't understand why these nurses come in and think that they don't have to do anything. Like it makes no sense, and I get very frustrated, and I do speak up for myself because if I have 15 patients and there's 4 nurses, you guys, like, they need to help me. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't, and you have to be the one to be like, can you help me? Can you do those vitals for that patient? If you have blood pressure meds for that patient, can you go take vitals for that patient? Like sometimes you have to stick up for yourself, and you have to advocate for yourself because it can be a lot, and it's not fair. It's not fair to the patients, it's not fair for you, you know, because there's only one of you, and if you have to, you know, turn 5 people 4 or 5 times within the night, it can get very overwhelming. And sometimes I have patients who are huge, like huge men or stuff like that, and it can just get very frustrating. So bear with me. So we're gonna go inside, and prayers for a smooth shift because it's been hell. So this is my little station. I'm gonna get my chair in a second, but before I do anything, I'm just gonna clean everything with these wipes and start taking my vitals. Update. So it's like 12:30. I already got report everything on everyone. I did all my vitals. I am on the stroke unit. I forgot to mention that, and I really like the stroke unit. I'm on this unit a lot, to be honest, because they are a little bit short. There are 3 CNAs tonight, so it's not too bad. We have like 9-10 patients each, but it's a lot better than 15. My nurse that I'm working with tonight is really nice. I really like her. Don't worry, my hands are washed, but I really like her. She's really helpful. I've worked with her before, so it should be a really smooth shift. What else can I tell you? Oh, I have a COVID patient. Well, he's not positive for COVID. He's actually negative, but he was exposed, and in order to like take off precautions, you have to like be negative for 3 tests, I believe. So you have to like gown up completely every time you go into his room. I was sweating bullets. I'm not gonna lie. It is so hard doing anything when you're all gowned up. It is hell, but he should be okay for now. He should be sleeping. Use the bathroom, gave him some water, all that stuff. So he should be good. The rest of my patients are pretty good. I mean, there's some that are total care, but for the most of them, they are sleeping. And I did all my vitals. Usually I have to do like some vitals when I first get here, specifically if like nurses have meds, but for everyone else, I usually like wait until they need to use the bathroom or wait until the morning, because you're not really supposed to wake a patient up when they're sleeping. It's like annoying because they have to get up early anyways for therapy. So yeah, I'm about to document because I have some vitals that I have to enter. So I'm gonna do that now because I have the time, and then I'll just do the rest later as the night goes on. But that's what I'm doing now. It is, what time is it? 1:11. Oh, make a wish. It's 1:11. One patient that's exposed to COVID, so I'm gonna grab an N95 mask, a new one, and a face shield, and I'm gonna gown up real quick. Okay, quick rant because I have the time and everyone's sleeping for the moment, but I wanted to kind of elaborate about what I said in the car. Sometimes you will have nurses that don't want to help you or get an attitude or feel as though that you're the CNA and you need to do the dirty work, but it is completely okay for you to advocate for yourself and stick up for yourself, because just because they're a nurse does not mean it eliminates them from doing everything else in healthcare. Like, we're healthcare workers. We're all here to work as a team. And if you're in nursing school and you have been a CNA, you should know more than anyone else how difficult being a CNA is and how it can be very overwhelming as it is. Yes, it's very rewarding, and it's great, you know, taking care of patients and being there for people while they're sick. You know, these are people's grandmothers, grandfathers, sisters, brothers, you know, who go through traumatic accidents and things they don't plan for. So, you know, it can be very rewarding to be there along their journey as they get better, but it's overwhelming and it's a lot. It can be a lot to handle, and I don't talk about that as much. I kind of just say like, oh, it's great, it's awesome, but sometimes it's very frustrating and things don't always go as planned, and you have to be open-minded. It is not a job that you just look cute in scrubs, unfortunately. You have to work very hard for it, but when you go home at the end of the day, it's always rewarding. You've done something great in the world, so that's why I always come back. And I've been here for so long, but you do and you will have those nurses feel as though their degree puts them on this pedestal where they don't have to help, and it's not okay. So to all the nurses who do that out there, please check yourself and be kinder to CNAs, because without us, you will probably lose your shit. And two, if you are a CNA while in nursing school, please be open-minded and try to help your CNAs when you do become a nurse. I know that, honey, when I become a nurse, I'm never giving my CNA a hard time. Absolutely not, because I know the job that they had. I've been one, and we're all here to make the job easier. We're all here to take care of our patients, and we're all here to work together. So that's my little rant. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to go back to work to edit my video. So bye. guys, I'm officially on my break now. I'm about to edit my video and drink my green tea. I just made some tea, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the next 45 minutes. Everyone is sleeping. It's like really slow tonight, which is great because my last shift was ridiculous. So I feel like I deserve a smooth shift. I wanted to explain a little bit of like what I like to like make sure I get and report on stroke unit, just because every unit is different, especially at my hospital. There's so many different like varieties of units, and each unit has different patients. So because I float around a lot, I like to make sure like I get certain things and report, just to make sure like I know the different specific things that I need to know for each patient, if that makes sense. And I would show you my sheet, but I don't want to violate HIPAA or get in trouble, because disclaimer, it's important that you don't share any information of your patients or people that work here. And I try my best to show you guys a lot of things, but not show too much, because I don't want to jeopardize my job or get my license taken away. So yeah. But some things that I like to make sure I get in report is if the patient is alert and oriented, if they are continent or incontinent, because if they're incontinent, then I need to check on them frequently during the night to make sure they're not sitting in their urine or feces. That can promote bed sores and moisture and all that, so it's not good. I like to make sure they, call appropriately if they're alert and oriented. If they're not, then, I need to check in with them frequently. Usually the nurse would tell me if there's any like redness or issues with their area, stuff like that. Then I would like apply paste, like butt paste or calazyme cream or something like that. I like to know their transfer status, if they're a Hoyer or if they're they use the walker. I do have one patient that is on COVID precautions, so I do have to gown up for him. I just like to know, like, if he is COVID positive, if he's not COVID positive. I like to also know if anyone is finger sticks. You have to check their blood sugar, what times I need to do them, if it's like ACHS or if it's just like one time thing for insulin or whatever. I also like to know their diet too, even though it doesn't benefit me because I don't feed them on my shift. I like to know for the next aide that comes in so I can give report. I also like to know if they have weaknesses, because on stroke unit it's very common for patients to have like left side weakness, right side weakness. If they're right, left hemi, it's important so that you know how to transfer, when you're moving them or turning them, that they, what side they have weakness on, and just to be aware of that. What else? I like to also know, I said diet, but also because, if they have thickened liquids, then you don't want to give them thin liquids and then they choke. So that's important. You also want to know if they're phasic. It's very common on stroke unit for patients to have affected speech. And sometimes when they're phasic, they can't really talk, or they can talk and they say a whole bunch of words that make no sense, or sometimes they just don't talk at all. So it's important to know if your patient is verbal or nonverbal, stuff like that. And yeah, that's usually what I like to write report on. And then in the back, I'll just write like all my patient rooms, and then write the vitals. And then on the other side, I'll just write notes, like the main things I have to do are blood sugars for 2 patients and the times I have to do them to make sure I do them on time. So yeah, that is what I usually write down when I'm on the stroke unit. So yeah, I hope I'm not rambling too much. I feel like I talk a lot, but you guys tell me all the time that you want like me to talk about more stuff. So yeah. Also, you will learn most of these abbreviations and things like that in your nursing, in your CNA program. But if not, you will also, they will become more common if you are in nursing school, and you will kind of learn the lingo. And if you don't, you just ask questions. You can always, no question is a dumb question. So make sure you always ask questions. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking because I talk a lot, and I'm going to edit my video. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
I don't know if I showed this before, but this is the finger stick kit. This is what I use to check the blood sugars and the scanner. It's a process. You will learn this in your program, but you just scan the patient, the glucometer stick, prick them, and then put in the sharp spin. Hey guys, it is officially later in the day. It is like 6 o'clock, and I'm not gonna lie, I spent the whole day in bed. I just felt so tired after last night's shift. And I also got my flu shot this morning because my hospital was offering the flu shot and I needed it. So my arm has been so sore, and yeah, I've just been exhausted, and that's okay. You know, every day is not a productive day. Sometimes like you just need to rest and let yourself stay in bed if that's what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy, you know, you got to make sure you do. So I just kind of catched up on my shows. I finished the show You. It was so good. A movie. I edited a portion of this video. I went back to sleep, and then I'm finally up. So now I'm gonna go to the gym because I've been in bed all day, and I love going to the gym at night because there's nobody usually there, and I can like squat in peace without creeps in my face. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'll bring you guys with me, and then at the gym I'll probably do like a little bit of self-care and do a mask or something, go in the steam room to just like rejuvenate because I do have work tomorrow night. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna take you guys with me, and we're gonna have a great leg day. To squat because upstairs is way too busy and I have the whole room to myself. So I'm just gonna stack these and just kind of go like moderate weight today. I'm not gonna go like too heavy, but I am gonna do something that's gonna challenge me. And then I'm gonna jump rope for like 5-10 minutes and use my bands to break my ass. That's the goal today.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub is the guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to